Okay, this is kind of an off-the-cusp video. I'm not even bothering with my backdrop or putting on a nice shirt. There's a video making rounds today, it seems, from Captain Marvel, some deleted scene. I am seeing tons of videos about how this proves Captain Marvel is a villain now. I've seen videos from Timcast, that Star Wars girl. I'm sure I'll see one from No Bullshit. I mean, it's just everywhere, it seems. I refresh my feed and there it is. Let's get one thing straight. I do not like Captain Marvel. I have not seen the movie, nor do I ever plan to. I was just not a fan of all the social justice politics that surrounded it, and I mean, I didn't even see The Last Jedi until Solo failed. That's impressive for me, given that I spent like 3 years of my free time in a Star Wars role-playing game when I was younger. But this social justice politics and the backlash from it, I think, is just getting out of hand. Apparently, in the movie, there is a scene where Captain Marvel's told to smile by some creep. Most critics that I've read see this as like a jab at all those fans that said Brie Larson didn't smile enough. I don't know why you would bother putting a scene like that in the movie. It's an insult to the people you want to watch it, apparently. She basically ignores him, and then in the next scene you see her driving off with his bike, I guess. Now, in what I guess is the original scene, he approaches her, asks her to smile, and let's not ignore the fact he still is obviously a creep, and instead she offers him a handshake. When they do, she then proceeds to use her super strength to bring him to his knees by crushing his hand, and then tells him that if he gives her his coat and bike, or maybe she said keys, one or the other, that she'll let him keep his hand. This is then followed by her stealing clothes off of a mannequin and then driving off, as I said before. So basically, the scene upgrades from Grand Theft Auto to assault, theft, and Grand Theft Auto. And people just seem to be losing their minds about this. I really miss times when movies were just fun and not political statements, like every other movie that comes out, or that directors weren't so obsessed with subverting expectations like that's some good thing that apparently no one can do right. But I just feel like this political environment is just fueling so much negativity, and I'm tired of seeing it. I have actively tried to prevent it from popping up in my Twitter feed and my YouTube feed, because it's tiring to see. Just the other day I was asking, at what point is it acceptable to block a friend whose political opinion you are tired of seeing? Like, people want to dissect every scene of Captain Marvel, it seems, and I agree. Captain Marvel sucks. I don't think she really needs to be there. If this is the new face of the MCU going forward, it is a bad sign. But at least be consistent. Like, I see people complain about how, yes, she clearly robbed this man. But then you barely see anyone bring up the fact that Captain America straight up tried to murder Spider-Man in Civil War. Seriously, go back and watch the airport fight scene and just watch everything Spider-Man does. At no point does he really show that he would have an abnormal amount of strength, or at least enough to hold up the piece of equipment that Captain America drops on him. Like, he had no way of knowing he was going to catch that. He straight up tried to murder him. Like, obviously what Captain Marvel did was wrong, but I don't know if I'm going to straight up call her a villain because of it. Just a bad character. I just can't wait for this, what I hope is a phase of our society concerned with politics and social justice, is over, and we can just get back to being decent people and making fun, good movies. But given how I just saw a video in my feed talking about how reparations for black people is closer than ever, I'm doubting that's going to be anytime soon. I don't really have anything else to say during this rant. So, as a great man once said, peace, love, and good gaming. Have a nice day.